Hola amigos, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Emma Bennet and I write contemporary romances and children's picture books. Today I am after some reading advice. I'm really hoping that you guys can help me out. Well, it is a gorgeous and thankfully quite cool day here in the UK, so I thought I would come and film that in my garden. I am a little bit worried though that you'll be able to pick up on the noises from my guinea pigs because their hutch is just beside me here. So if you hear some unusual weeks and squeaks, it's not me, my stomach making funny noises or something like that. It's the fact that I have two guinea pigs next to me. They're called Freddie and Miss Fanshawe, in case any of you are interested, and they are named after characters from books. If anyone has any idea the author of the books that their names come from, then please comment down below. I'd love to know if anybody guesses. Now, the whole point of this video is that I need some help, and I figured that, you know, you guys are the professionals, you're professional book readers, you should be able to advise me, because I have got myself in a bit of a state with my reading. Basically, what has happened is that I have been working on the 5 manuscripts that I've been needing to get ready and send off to my new publishers for the last month or so. So I haven't been reading quite as much as usual, and I've got a bit of a backlog with my to-be-read pile, and the big problem is right here, and it is a big problem. This thing is 1,000 pages. It is Jonathan Strange and Mr. Noel by Susanna Clarke. Now, I love this book. It's really, really clever. It's really original. The pacing is great. I'm loving the characters, but it is taking me so long to get through it, and I'm just not wanting to read large chunks of it. I don't know why. I don't know what's the matter with me. I'm sure it's not the book. Susanna Clarke, it is not your book. Your book is wonderful. It's even using my best bookmark. This is my best bookmark. My husband painted it for me for Valentine's Day a couple of years ago. It's not even the bookmark. So I need some suggestions of how I can get through this, because I'm not going to give up. I'm at page, what am I, like 700. Okay, I've only got 300 pages more to go, and I want to know what happens. So would you guys suggest, okay, right, so suggestion number 1 is that I just plow through it. I don't read anything else, I just plow through it. I could do that, but I'm not sure I'd enjoy it. Suggestion number 2 is that I just try to read a bit every day, say 10 pages every day, hopefully more, and I get through it a bit more slowly. So I'd love to know, again, down in the comments, tell me what you think. I need to make a decision with this. I have done some reading this month though. I read, what have I got? I've got a couple of books here which I read and I enjoyed this month. The first one is The Hex. This is super fun. It's by Erin Sterling. It's about a witch called Vivienne who puts a curse on a boy who she's broken up with when she's 19, and then several years later this curse definitely comes back to bite her in the butt. It's quite funny. I like the supernatural aspects in it. Yeah, it was a good fun light read. I would recommend that if you like stuff like practical magic. The next book that I would recommend is The Love Hypothesis. I read this so quickly. I took it away with me when I went off for the weekend to the Romantic Novelist Conference a couple of weekends ago. I actually did a vlog of that if you haven't seen it yet. I had a lot of time to read it because I had a couple of train journeys, and also, I don't know if you're the same, but I cannot sleep in a strange bed, not at all. I just don't sleep, so I ended up reading until quite late as well. So I think I probably finished this in just over 24 hours, including attending everything at the conference, which just goes to show how good it was, as well as the fact that I had quite a lot of time to read. So this is about a PhD student. She's in her 3rd year. Her name's Olive, and basically she wants her friends to believe that she is in a relationship, and she manages to get this super grumpy, super hot professor to pretend that he is her boyfriend, and much hilarity ensues. There's also loads and loads of good stuff about women in STEM and the problems that they can face in that industry. So it was really interesting from that point of view, and it is written by a scientist, so you know it's accurate. I liked that about it. That I would definitely recommend. But the best book that I have read this month, definitely The Hating Game. I did a little bit of a short on this that I posted a few days ago, and I actually found out that there is a film based on it. I didn't know this, so I'm going to talk my husband into watching that with me in the next couple of evenings, hopefully. But this was brilliant. One of the best enemies to lovers romances that I have ever read. Really, really funny, but also deals with some pretty tricky topics, and I just thought it was extremely well done. Definitely recommend if you like enemies to lovers, if you like kind of rom-coms, some really brilliant moments, definitely recommend. So my next read, alongside Jonathan Strange and Mr. Noel, or instead of it, or whatever, I've got some choices and I want you to help me choose. So the first choice is 8 Perfect Hours. I hadn't actually heard very much about this, but I have seen the cover around. I picked it up from the library and it looks quite good, but I'm not absolutely convinced that I will love it. So let me know if you've read this and what you thought of it. The other option I am very excited about, The Spanish Love Deception. This looks right down my alley and I think it could be really fun. So this is the one that I'm veering towards. The other one is a book that I picked up actually for free at a train station. Who knew? Who knew that there were just like shelves of free books at train stations? I need to take trains more. I've read this before. It's The Little Beach Street Bakery by Jenny Colgan, who is one of my favourite authors. The reason that I picked this up is that at the back of it, there is a recipe for focaccia bread, which is the best recipe for focaccia bread that I have ever found in the world. But somehow I misplaced my copy of this book, so I was so pleased to see a free copy at the train station, and I picked it up for the focaccia recipe. But then I've been thinking, ooh, do you know what? I really, really fancy going over Polly's story again. I think Huckle is the name of the love interest in it, and he's awesome. I kind of fancy reading this again. So what do you think? Have you read any of these 3 books, and which ones do you recommend? Or do I just need to put my big girl pants on and finish Jonathan Strange and Mr. Noel? Please, comments down there, help me. I need your help. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to my channel and booping that notification bell so that YouTube lets you know when I post a new video. And I will catch you in the next one.